Yo, we just people from the north side. Once the Timmy's hit the shore fine. Winter ready on the full ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5. Gotta hustle on your own time. Color people every port side. We just people from the north side.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Straight Talk Wrestling. Here at pre-recorded Battle Arts Academy, my home away from home, and I'm sitting down with the incomparable Shane Sabre. It's a bucket list for me. You know, I've been trying to get you for like 4 years.
What's incomparable mean?
Comparable, like professional, legendary professional.
Okay, cool. I don't know. People use the word all the time. I actually don't know what it means.
It means a legend.
Slightly illiterate.
Slightly illiterate. Well, okay, I'm here with the legendary Shane Sabre. There we go. Understandable words. Thank you. I try to use the vocabulary as much as I possibly can. I have a heightened vocabulary, but I do love to swear.
Oh yeah, are we allowed to swear on this?
Absolutely.
Fuck.
All right, stop it. All right.
Bleep it out so nobody knows.
Just bleep it out. Nobody knows who you're saying. Okay, perfect. So, first things first, I have to ask, and like I said, I've been trying to chase you down since just before the pandemic, where Straight Talk was starting to get more and more involved with the Ontario wrestlers and starting to tell these great stories of these great individuals in pro wrestling. And it's a sport that I love, and I know it's a sport that you love. But then COVID happened, and everything kind of shut down. But a cool thing happened during COVID, especially in Ontario, and that was the great, as I like to call him, Von Vertigo, the Quentin Tarantino of Ontario indie wrestling, or the Quentin Tarantino of wrestling in general, came up with Backyard Pro.
Yeah, it was very fun to watch it. There's some crazy characters. That guy Moondog, people say we look alike. I don't see it, but you know.
It's almost a very striking resemblance.
Yeah, but he's a criminal and a drug addict. I don't get it. I'm a good boy. I don't do drugs, Mom. I've never done drugs, Mom. I've never stolen anything. Are
you? Would you say you're like a Hulk Hogan, like eat your vitamins, say your prayers kind of kid?
Yes, of course. Well, I'm not. Let's not compare me to Hulk Hogan now.
No, not Hulk Hogan now.
He's getting booed. I don't want to get booed too much.
He is getting booed almost everywhere.
He was running wild at the NWO. That's why.
So, moondogging aside. Yeah. It was a great concept. It was great fun, and it was great. There were some great matches that Moondog character had. One of them being that golf course snack shack portion. All kayfabe aside, everyone knows it was you. How was that?
Come on.
How was that match?
It was fun. It was a blast. It started to rain. In every single one of those matches, I ended up in a body of water, or ended up getting rained on. So it doesn't matter. I was soaking wet all the time. But it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. It was a blast. We drove out to Windsor to wrestle on a mini putt course. Literally did that, turned around, and went home. Like, that's it.
What did the mini putt course say when you guys approached them with this idea? You might have asked, right?
Oh yeah, no, they invited us down.
They were like, get to it.
Yeah. One of the owners, their daughter is involved in wrestling. I don't know if I'm allowed to say any names, so I won't. But yeah, her dad owned like the mini putt, or knew the mini putt owner and owned something beside it. So like, hey, do you guys want to film some of your goofy wrestling here? And we're like, yes, we do.
So when you go to a place like that and you have the whole area at your fingertips, did the ideas start rolling in of how far-fetched things could really get? And did you have some ideas that didn't make the cut?
I don't think there's any ideas that didn't make the cut, but yeah, exactly. So the first one was at a cottage. The second one was the mini golf course. The third one was someone's giant ass property that had like giant man-made lakes and like swimming pools there. So yeah, you just walk around for a bit, seeing how cool these places are, and you're like, oh, I can do something here, and then you just start filming and see what happens. I was told no cuts, because I think my match with Detective Cookie Dough, I think was the first match filmed for Backyard Pro, and Von Vertigo said no cuts. So one take. So we did in one take, and then watching back, everybody else gets to cut. But Moondog never gets a cut. Moondog has to do everything in one take. So it's just, the more ridiculous, the better, because you just got to keep going. There's no pause. Let's move over here. It was just everything just going, just flowed into the next.
And did you feel that after a while? Did you feel the cuts was a better way to do it, or did you feel like the one take king that Moondog ultimately became was better?
The one take was much better. It was much more fun. For the giant property, when it was the 4-way, we had to do a bunch of cuts, obviously, because the camera had to follow 4 different people around fighting. Just do it in one take. It's so much more fun. You just be ridiculous and have fun with it. Yeah, and then get thrown into a body of water. Like, it's typically how it ends. Yeah.
But isn't that's what pro wrestling is all about, right? Pro wrestling is all about legitimately just having fun and telling great, entertaining stories, no matter what the ring is.
Exactly. That's the hardcore shows, the no ring shows, the outdoor shows. You have a ring, just tell a story and have fun. That's all wrestling is.
I like that. Now I know you dabble in teaching.
I do, here at Battle Arts Pro.
Here at Battle Arts Pro.
Battle Arts Academy.
Shameless plug.
Yes. Well, you already said it. So
I did say it.
That's thick, boys. That's something different.
That's something different.
Don't look up there.
Don't look up there. We're going to have to cap it here. But teaching here, what's it like teaching the next generation or the future stars of this great scene that we have here in Ontario?
Oh, it's great. I really like to give back, so teaching's like a passion of mine. Because even on shows, I have the younger kids coming up, asking me to watch their matches, ask me for advice, things like that. So to be hands-on from the ground floor, to see somebody grow and having matches, main eventing shows after a couple years, like it's a great feeling. Brian St. Clair is a guy that started as soon as I started here. So to see him get on shows, be a part of Northern Crown now, unfortunately he has a broken foot and I think a sprained wrist or something. I don't know, he's falling apart. But to see his growth from day one, when I stepped in here, he stepped in there right after me. So to see his growth for where he is now is fantastic.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what, you're right. It's great to see the growth of everyone. Like even me, me and Brian St. Clair, we've had our banter, our joking around, but the kid is fire. The kid can cut one hell of a promo, and he's not bad in the ring. I mean, I love anybody that has the wherewithal to step between those ropes. They earn my respect, and I actually do have some footage, early on footage of a couple classes. We were doing a training video here that we were trying to promote the classes, and to see like the Brian St. Clair of class 1 or class 2 to the Brian St. Clair of now, it is impressive. It absolutely is. What does it mean for you as a teacher to see the evolution or the evolvement of your students?
It's just rewarding. Like that's the biggest feeling. Like it's great to go out there and have a match yourself, and you know people like it. But to see somebody you helped do that and find their confidence and find their character and find their footing in this business, it's a different feeling altogether, and I really enjoy it.
Absolutely. Not only do you give back as a teacher, but you're also, can I say you are a promoter? Am I allowed to? Are we allowed to go down that route? All right, you are a promoter of Northern Crown, one of the hottest promotions.
If you want to get booked, go to Gigi, don't come to me.
All right, well, I was going to ask that question, but now it's out there. Guys, so if you want to get booked, Gigi is the guy you got to go to.
Don't hit me up.
Don't hit him.
I won't look at the messages.
Okay, you won't look at the messages. No, Fair enough. All right, so that's all out in the landscape. Hit up Gigi, and that's Jeffrey Cole, by the way, shooting the indies. I believe he also has Gigi Photography as well. He's got a few Instagram accounts. Hit him up. He's got that Dago mustache. You can't miss him.
Flow going on now.
Yeah, oh, does he?
Yeah.
Nice, okay. So Dago mustaches aside, you are a promoter for Northern Crown. You've had some great early success with, I believe you're on show 3 or show 4 now.
We're on show 5, and you've never come to one.
I bought tickets for the first one.
And then you bailed.
But I sent my daughter.
Yes, that's true.
The mini host came.
Yes.
And then you guys moved her into a corner in front of a pillar.
Oh, I don't do any of that. That's not me. I'm a backstage guy.
You're right. I have not come to one. I do have to come out to one. It's not that it's not that I haven't tried. It's just unfortunately doesn't link up with the schedule. I'll be completely honest with you. But I will make it out to one. So you're at show 5. So it's great. 5 shows in. You book some amazing talent. And I kick myself for not being able to see Calvin Tankman. I kick myself for not being able to see Rocky Romero in these intimate settings. But what's it mean to be putting on? So bringing in some of this great talent that really hasn't been over here in Ontario in a while. Like Rocky Romero hadn't been here for a few years. Calvin Tankman, as far as I believe, that was one of his first Ontario dates ever.
Yeah, well, that's just it. These people that aren't around, we're just trying to give the fans something new. Like, I've been around here forever, and unfortunately, I've wrestled a lot of the same people. I've seen a lot of the same people. So I know the great talent that's out there in the Chicagos, in the New Yorks, all that stuff that our fans don't necessarily get to see live. They might see them online, but they don't get to see them live. So as soon as I had the opportunity to bring them in, I know they're going to kill it with the talent we have here. So it just exposes everybody to new sets of eyes, right? Like the Tankman versus Tarek. People never seen Tankman before or never seen him live. Loved it. People might have not seen Tarek where Tankman wrestles, but they're going to watch this match on YouTube and find Tarek and then follow his career and success and all that stuff. And to give opportunities to my friends like Vertigo and Fuerza, it just means everything to me. Like, these guys are some of the best wrestlers in the world, and because we're stuck in Canada, you know, there's a bit of a bubble, but to give them opportunities against Macklins, against Rocky Romero's, it means everything to me.
Absolutely. And I mean, Von Vertigo now is the champion of Northern Crown. He is top of the mountain, anointed. Josh Alexander, a couple great matches, great bangers that they had there. And Von Vertigo is, Von Vertigo, I will say, in COVID, you had the strongest set of hair. You did. But Von Vertigo has leaped and bound you with the hair because you put your hair on the line against one of your best friends.
I did. Vertigo takes care of his hair. He's got a really nice mustache as well when he wants to.
Do you think he uses rainwater? I heard rainwater is really good for the scalp.
I don't know what he does, but it's magical. I don't do a lot. I just throw some shampoo every now and then. That's why I cut it off. It was too much to deal with.
It was too much to deal with.
Yeah, it's just the short hair is so much easier.
You like the short hair?
I do, yes.
But it's still, it's not so short.
No, medium length. Medium length.
You still have the waves.
Yeah. I can't.
You can still do the herbal essences slow wave.
Every time I go to get a cut, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna shave the sides, and then they start going low. I'm like, that's short enough. I can't do it. Nah, this is like the shortest I kind of like to go.
Nice. I've never even gone that long. This is the longest that I've ever gone.
Grow it out. Just give up on life.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It does. I have such a big head, my hair does not grow like yours. My hair Jufros. I get the curly cues going out.
Gotcha.
So I got to keep it as short as possible.
Fair.
So, in terms of talent that you're bringing in, talent that you're booking, I know Show 5's locked in the can. And I'm not asking you to give away, but are there any wrestlers that we might see down the line at Northern Crown Show 6 or 7 or 8 or 10? Is there anybody you have your eyes on that the Ontario indie fans might be intrigued about certain matchups you guys might be putting together?
There's always people like we're looking at, because I watch all the wrestling, everything on like IWTV and a high spot. So there's a bunch of guys like, I mean, Jake Something has been here for a while, and we've been trying to get him on shows, but the schedules don't line up. So we got the Garbage Daddies versus the Bang Bros, which are two teams we've kind of wanted to bring in for a while. We got Macklin coming in again. There's a bunch of people like we have in like a list of who we want. We just have no idea when we'll get them, because just like you, like their schedules are so up in the air, or they're booked all these other places. So it's hard to say, yes, we want this guy, or we're gonna bring in this guy and get people's hopes up, and then it never happens just due to scheduling.
Absolutely. Well, you did have some big news at one of your shows. I believe it was either show 3 or 4. I believe it was show 4. I'm not 100% sure, but somebody got WWE ID'd.
Oh, yeah, Zoe Sager. So that was a great experience to be able to host something like that on one of our shows. Yeah, so that was really cool, and great for her. She seems to be doing great work, wrestling a lot now. So
this WWE ID thing, it was interesting. I was having this concept of WID thing is kind of like, listen, we're watching you, we're looking at you, but it's not a guarantee that you're going to make it to WWE. Do you feel like this in some ways gives wrestlers maybe a sense of false hope? Like there's an opportunity that may or may not ever happen?
No, I think it actually would give me the opposite. I don't think it's false hope that it might not happen. I think it's a great driving factor that, these people are looking at me. They've taken an interest out of everybody in Canada. Like, she's the only one. It's very few people that get ID'd. So it's very few people that are like, we are looking at you. So then as soon as you get that, I would do everything I possibly can to be now the best wrestler I can, so they couldn't deny me. And that's what I think a lot of the ID people are. Like, I see them wrestling more now than ever before. They're getting in better shape. They're getting better gear. They're getting better opponents. So I don't think it's false hope at all. I think it's a great program and a great idea.
Nice. I like that. I think that's a great answer too as well. And see, this is why I wanted you on the wanted you for so long, because I think the conversation has been enjoyable thus far. I have 2 more questions. I'm gonna let you go prepare for your match. Now, I don't know if you know this, that this is a big deal for me today. Today's a big deal because this is my first. No, it's not my birthday. My birthday's in November. Shane Sabre, autograph would be nice for the wall.
$20.
Damn, he doesn't hold back. All right, but seriously, this is my first ever chance to call a Shane Sabre match.
Really?
I've never called a Shane Sabre.
Oh, no?
Never. Oh, not a one. So this will be my first. And you're going to be going up against, a great talent. And I'm looking forward to it. Stone Rockwell. What do you have? Like, what's the strategy when you're going up against the man of adventure?
Snakes. He's terrified of snakes.
You have live snakes with you?
It took a while, but I convinced Raunchy to let me bring snakes into the building.
You did not bring snakes.
I brought snakes in the building.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm not calling your match.
Oh, that's fine then. Then you'll never call a Shane Sabre match.
Damn! Ouch! Not even at Northern Crown?
No, never. We got guys locked in for that. Come on.
Wow.
You can take Lionel's spot?
No, I would never take Lionel's spot, but somebody may get sick. You may need someone.
No, we got backups. Don't worry.
So you got backups on backups.
We got backups on the.
Wow. I've just been kicked in the dirt.
Sinclair left halfway through our show because he's been in so much pain from his leg surgery he got the day before that Jamie just filled in last second. It was awesome. Yeah, it was great. We had 2 announcers for one show.
Nice. Just kicked in the dirt.
We got backups. Yeah.
Okay, so I can just fuck right off is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Wow. Hurtful.
Yeah, you thought we were on show 3. It's show 5.
I didn't think you were on show 3.
You said,
I said I think it's around 3 or 4.
At 5.
All right, I apologize. All right. I did apologize earlier.
Thank you.
Do we have a clean slate now?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, fair enough.
That's what the next question is.
So much pressure. In terms of your career thus far, I mean, you've tagged with a monkey. Space Pirates was great. Northern Crown is flourishing. On show 5. The big 5. Not 2, not 3.
V for 5.
5. Oh,
he doesn't even look at the poster.
Oh my God. I'll never live this down. But wow, it took you this long to get you on the show, and I had to corner you while you were eating food.
10 years.
10? Has it been 10? Yeah, it has been 10 years for me. That's right. Yeah, it has. Straight Talk's been around for 10 years. So you even know more about that. Yeah. So you've actually listened to a couple episodes on the show. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm a fan of you, despite what you may think. Regardless of not knowing the shows, and you're right, I do apologize about that. There's just so much wrestling in the world, it's hard to keep tabs. But what is the legacy that a Shane Sabre wants to leave behind? Like, you're already teaching, you're passing on knowledge, you've got the promotion, you know, you're doing things with that. You've also had some amazing spots in your own personal career. You've wrestled a lot of great talent. You've wrestled as far as you wanted to go. Maybe not as far as you wanted to go, but you've definitely wrestled outside of Ontario, which is a big deal for a lot of people.
Yeah.
What is, if it all ended tomorrow and you had to hang up your boots, what would be the legacy of a Shane Sabre?
It's hard to say, because I think Mike Tyson said later, it doesn't matter, we're all dead. Like, when you're dead, you're dead. There's no legacy. Like, you're dust. But if I had to hang it up tomorrow, I just enjoyed my time, and I hope the people I got to work with enjoyed their time with me, and the people that got to see me in the ring enjoyed it. Like, that's all wrestling should be, is enjoyment. I hope they enjoy the shows we put on at Northern Crown. I hope they enjoyed my matches. I hope people enjoyed wrestling with me in the ring and just making friends and things like that. That's all wrestling should be. It should be fun, especially at this level. We're not making a shit ton of money, if any money. So if you're not enjoying it, there's no point to be here.
Absolutely. I make no money off of this, and whatever money I make on the commentary table is right in my gas tank.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. We get paid for gas and food. Like, that's it.
And sometimes the food is subpar. It's only what's around the area.
You got to know where to go in each area.
Okay.
Like,
you got food spots in.
Yes, Denny's. It's always like baseline, but you're never gonna get bad Denny's. You're always gonna get what you get at Denny's. I've never gotten bad Denny's.
There's some bad. There's some like when they try stuff, and then you try the stuff that they're trying, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, so you stay away from that.
You got to go with the classics.
Yes, stay with the Grand Slamwich.
Yeah,
Classic. You can't go wrong with that.
I like the French toast slam myself.
Yeah, there you go. I think they just defrost it, so it's the same everywhere. Who knows? I don't think they're actually cooking.
But they have the robot now, which is kind of cool.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've seen that at some like sushi places.
Yeah, the robot's pretty cool.
You your food.
Yeah. Like the waitress still came over, plugged everything in an iPad, and then walked away. And then he came over, and the robot looked like the robot from Saved by the Bell.
Oh, then we're set.
Yeah, Kevin. It's amazing.
It's taking over the world.
It's taking over the world. Well, thank you so much, Shane Sabre. 10 years, finally got you on the show. I appreciate the time. I apologize not knowing you're on show 5.
When does this come out?
This will be coming out after show 5.
Oh, well then why am I here?
Because it's content.
I'm here to promote.
All right, I'll put it out before show 5.
Perfect. February 23rd, Blood Brothers Brewery. He's not putting it out before the show.
You know what? Just to prove you wrong, I absolutely will.
Great. Doors are at 4 o'clock.
Doors are at 4 o'clock, guys.
Only GA tickets remaining, and not many, so get them now.
Okay, perfect. And what's the, when you say not many, do we have a ballpark? Like 50? 40?
Maybe 40.
Maybe 40.
Yeah, maybe 40. Front row, second row, third row, sold out. A bunch
Sold
of
out weeks ago.
So this is what I gotta say. Like, obviously, our fans are enjoying our show. Our front row sells out in an hour. Wow. Literally, we put it on. People just sent money and then sent the message saying, "Hey, I sent you money for tickets." Front row, gone. Hour. Second row, I think a couple hours, and then third row by the end of the 2 days.
All right, so this will go out before the February 23rd show. And well, you watch, you'll see it. It'll go out. It'll go out. Northern Crown right there, guys. Buy tickets. And one day you'll see me at show. Maybe show 7. 6 or 7. I'll get the dates for you after.
This might be the last one.
That's what you guys said after the first one, and you're 4 deep.
It's true, but it took us 9 months to run number 2.
So that's fine. But you're running these more frequently.
Yes.
9 months between 1 and 2, but I believe only 4 months between 2 and 3, right?
We're trying to stick to 4 months. We're trying to do 3 a year.
So 4 months would then put us in March, April, May, June.
June-ish.
And then October-ish.
Yeah, October, November-ish.
Okay, maybe I'll make it out to 7 because November's my birthday. A Halloween show. November's also my birthday.
Yeah, tickets will be at the door.
This conversation was going great until it fell off the rails. Anyways, guys, peace, love, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
We just people from the north side. Once the Timmy's hit the shore fine. Winter ready on the full ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5. Gotta hustle on your own time. Color people every port side. We just people from the north side.